Hi everybody, my name is Kadek Harnin. So I'm from Group 7. Today I will talk about external and internal factors affecting student language acquisitions. So I will talk about internal and external factors affecting success in language learning. Okay. Before we jump to those two factors that affecting language learning acquisitions, let's talk about second language acquisitions. According to Kasinah 2004, acquisition is another word for learning. So acquisitions is unconscious study of a language in a natural way. So second language acquisitions refers to subconscious studying of a language where the learner learn a second language or additional language. Each of the students or each of the learner have a different capability of learning. So that says, Mahmoudi as 2015 said that each learner has a different capability of learning. Some of the students learn a new language easily and quickly, but some of them find them hard. Some of them are being successful in learning a new language by working very hard and being persistent, but some of them are not. So each individual are different or having a different capability of learning. So most of the times, learner or the students having no clue about why they have no progress in a learning. It also happens to the parents when they are looking at the slow progress or sluggish process of their children in learning. It might happen because the parents have a lacking of knowledge about the several factors of learning language acquisitions. Not only that, some of the teachers sometimes feel stuck when the teacher have been done good intentions in teaching learning process, but the result is still have not really a good result. So this is important in here that providing a clear understanding that there are several factors of a lot of variables of factors that affects the students learner language learning a language. So it's not only those variables that affect the language learning acquisitions, but there are several factors or variables that affect the process of the learning itself. So language learning accomplishment or language learning acquisitions of learners deal with two factors: external factors and internal factors. In external factors, it will be focused on extrinsic motivations, the motivation that coming from the outside, school as a learning environment, access to a native speaker. And next one is internal factors, consists of age, personality, experience, cognitions, and native language. Okay, let me talk about external factors. The first factors. What actually external factors? So external factors is factors that coming from the outside of the individual. So it's not coming from the inside of the individual, but it comes from the outside of the individual. And this is one of the examples of external factors. Extrinsic motivation. So there are two types of motivations. the one that I will talk in here is about extrinsic motivation. According to Brown 2017, extrinsic motivation is coming from the outside of the control. So it's outside of the control of the learner and giving influence or giving impacts also to the learners. Samanan 2013 said that extrinsic motivations is having enough support from instructors and materials. So instructors here means the teacher. So the teacher can provide the materials and give some instructions to the learner as motivations. The example of extrinsic motivation can be grades or giving a good mark for the student who did their best in learning. The teacher can give or provide the rewards for some students who did their best in learning. Teacher also can give a teacher support like encourage or motivate the student by giving a compliment when they do their best or when they do something good in the learning process. So alright, so some of the learners see that success should be rewarded. So they draw expectation and then they will try their best to achieve the goals in the learnings. Well, that's a good thing as a motivation for students in gaining or learning a new language. And also some studies say that learners may be motivated by both of motivations. So not only from extrinsic motivation, but also influenced or motivated by intrinsic motivations. And it's also supported by Harnin 2001 that said that intrinsic and extrinsic motivations, rewards, have a correlation to encourage and motivate students in learning a language or in gaining language learning accomplishment or language learning acquisitions. So both of them motivations that coming from the internal and external are having a correlations to motivate the student or encourage the students in learning a new language. So language learning accomplishment or language learning acquisitions can be done effectively. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you.